Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram with Cricket Happenings. Well, we are looking at the match has just ended between India and Sri Lanka in the Tri-Series Micromax Cup final, and Sri Lanka were the proud victors by 74 runs. Well, they definitely had a great determination today. By the way they batted today, actually, Sri Lanka were the ones who actually won the toss and chose to bat, and the way the openers started off, Jayawardene and Dilshan, it really looked like they put on a century partnership of 121 runs, but the way they batted, that itself made a statement, and it showed that they were very, very determined to actually win this match. And in the end, well, the outcome was there for all to see. Well, this was a perfect batting track, and the ball was not doing much, I would say, but basically batting would have been easy. But I thought India also lost upon a good opportunity of actually winning this match. I would say it's a lost opportunity, but Sri Lanka definitely deserved due credit for their excellent batting, bowling, and fielding in all the departments of the game. Well, as far as Javani Dilshan was concerned, Dilshan was the hero today, was the man of the match with 110 of 115 balls with 12 fours and 1 6. Well, it all started with Praveen Kumar and Munaf Patel starting the bowling for India. And well, at that time, Jayawardene and Dilshan were a bit watchful because there was definitely a little movement because it was a new ball and there was some swing available. So Jayawardene and Dilshan actually decided to see them off. Once they and even though they were seeing them off, but they were also getting runs at a real clip there. In fact, Dilshan was actually banging the boundaries there, and Jayawardene was, as usual, playing second fiddle. But once Ashish Nehra and Ishan Sharma came into the attack, Dilshan started getting sprouting boundaries. He started flaying the ball on the offside, and this is his customary stroke. He just stays there and just slaps the ball on the offside for boundaries. So that's what he collected most runs from. He was also getting some flicks to mid wicket, and Dilshan was absolutely superb. Jayawardene, on the other hand, also giving him good company by actually dispatching the loose balls to the ropes. And finally, when the score reached, and Ishan Sharma had a real welcome from Dilshan because the first ball of the first over he was hit for a 4, then he was also hit for a 6. So Dilshan really started gaining in confidence, won Ashish Nehra and Ishan Sharma onto the attack, and the Sri Lankan innings started gathering momentum. And when the score reached 121, they had put on 121 for the first wicket in the 21st over. And the first wicket to go was Mahendra Jayawardene, who was caught by Dinesh Karthik of the bowling of Ishan Sharma. This was the real swirler, but Jayawardene, in fact, Karthik took it very well, and he was gone, bowled Ishan Sharma for 39 of 67 balls with 5 fours. After that, Upul Tarangba couldn't last long. Yuvraj Singh, that was the time that India suddenly started sneaking in, but only just. In fact, Upul Taranga couldn't last long. He was caught behind by Dhoni of Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh bowled well, 8 overs, no maiden run for 37. Kumar Sangakkara came in, joined Dilshan. And again, there was another good partnership. From 132, they took on the score to 217 in the 40th over, with Dilshan staying there playing all the strokes. But it was Kumar Sangakkara playing delightfully. He was also meaning real business there. He understood that they need to get a huge score, and in the company of Dilshan, he also started taking the attack to the Indians. And basically, Sangakkara got 71 of 62 balls with 7 fours and 1 6. But then Dilshan, after getting, as you know, Dilshan's highest was 97 in Sri Lanka. He's never made a century in Sri Lanka, but this was the first time that Dilshan got a century on his home ground. That is not on his home ground, on his home turf, I would say, that is Sri Lanka. So that was something for Tilakatne Dilshan, who finally succumbed for 110 of 115 balls, 12 fours and 1 6. He was caught by Ishan Sharma in the deep on the bowling of Praveen Kumar for 110. And after that, Kapil Gadra contributed 12 runs, being a victim of Nehra of 10 balls with 2 fours. Angelo Matthews was cheaply dismissed by Ishan Sharma for 1. Kumar Sangakkara saw that the wickets were just falling, 258 for 5 in the 44th over. And then Kumar Sangakkara himself fell in the 45th over when he was caught by Rohit Sharma of the bowling of Munaf Patel. Now Munaf Patel at this time, he had 2 wickets to his, in fact he had 2 wickets to his name. One was Kumar Sangakkara, the wicket he got, he was caught by Rohit Sharma on the bowling of Patel for 71 of 62 balls with 7 fours and 1 6. And Pereira contributed 4 runs, being a victim of Patel. Suraj Ranade was run out for 4. Kulashekar was not out of knowledge. Chamara Silva was the one who actually hit some runs, but not in a very aggressive fashion, but definitely scored 26 of 21 balls with 2 fours and 299 for 8 on the board for Sri Lanka, which was a very good score in fact. The bowling figures: Praveen Kumar 10 overs 1 for 72, Munaf Patel 9 overs 1 made 243, Ashish Nehra 10 overs 1 for 60, Ishan Sharma 8 overs no made 2 for 54, Yuvraj Singh 8 overs no made 1 for 37, and Virendra Sehwag 5 overs for 21 runs. Well, dear cricket fans, I think I'm going to be exhausting here, but let me check it out. For India, Virendra Sehwag contributed 28, Yuvraj Singh made 26, Virat Kohli was impressive 37, Mahendra Singh Dhoni was the highest clean ball variety for 67, Suresh Raina contributed 29. Other than that, there were not much significant contributions. Karthik fell for a duck. Rohit Sharma made 5, again continuing his very poor run in the series. In fact, Praveen Kumar bowled Malinga for 14, Ishan Sharma was out for naught, Nehra was out for 2, Munaf Patel was not out for naught, 225 all out for India, and India actually losing this match by 74 runs. Just looking at how things really panned out for India, well, Virendra Sehwag started off in his customary fashion, and as you know, 299 score, and everyone were looking forward. As you know, the commentators were also talking about Virendra Sehwag's batting here, but unfortunately, Virendra Sehwag played only as the way he does. But before that, the birthday boy Lasith Malinga actually snapped up an early wicket for Sri Lanka, when he actually had Dinesh Karthik caught behind the bowling for a duck. That was with his last delivery of the first over. But well, the umpire Asad Rauf actually ruled him out, but Dinesh Karthik was absolutely convinced that he had not edged it, and he was absolutely nonplussed when the decision was given. But well, the birthday boy got his wicket, and India were 9 for 1 at that stage. After that, Sehwag actually slashed 6 boundaries in his score of 28 of 22 balls, and he knew that he is the one who has to really take off. He tried that, but very unfortunate for Sehwag, as one appeal was actually, one LBW appeal was turned down, and Sehwag was out of the crease. Chamara Kapigara sensed it very quickly, and he actually threw down the stumps, and Sehwag was caught napping. Sehwag was gone, run out Kapigara for 28 of 22 balls with 6 fours. After that, Virat Kohli came in and punched a few good drives. In fact, he was looking very impressive in his score of 37 of 57 balls with 5 fours. He had a good partnership with Yuvraj Singh, taking the score, putting up a 50-run partnership and taking the score on to 88. Before Virat Kohli, actually, as I said, he was looking very impressive. The first time I saw Virat Kohli was punching the strokes well down the offside, down the ground, and well, he had 37 of 57 balls with 5 fours. And then Thisara Pereira came in. Now, Thisara Pereira came in and first had Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh contributed 26 of 31 balls with 4 fours, but Yuvraj Singh actually nicked one into the keeper's hands, and Pereira was the one who was actually doing well. He was moving the ball, and as I said, Pereira always has done well against India, and today again he proved it when Yuvraj Singh was gone. Kot Sangakkara bowled Pereira for 26. Once Yuvraj Singh was gone, Kohli just bided his time there for another 20 runs before Kohli was dismissed. Again, Pereira getting the wicket there, and Virat Kohli was caught. Matthews bowled Pereira for 37 of 57 balls with 5 fours, and then well, India were 109 for 4, and well, that was now they definitely required someone to stay there and actually stabilize the innings. And when Dhoni was joined in by Raina, and Dhoni and Raina just stayed there, but Dhoni, in fact, Raina was very aggressive. 29 of 28 balls, 1 4 and 2 sixes. He actually had those his favorite area, mid wicket, where he actually hit those sixes, and Dhoni was also there. Dhoni was also giving him good company. Dhoni was also playing some aggressive stroke, but also he was mixing up everything. He was trying to play in a very play a waiting role too, and also he was scoring his strokes. But Dhoni was also hitting the ball with awesome power, and basically Suresh Raina was gone. As Suraj Ranadive, the right arm off spinner, was also very impressive. As I said, he was getting good drift, and he was very impressive. It was very difficult to get Suresh Raina, in fact Suraj Ranadive, the right arm off spinner, off the square. And well, Dhoni and Raina then took the score on to 158 in the 31st over, when Suraj Ranadive actually had the better of Raina, when Raina actually tried to play an airy stroke, and there was some sense of urgency required. He did the right thing, but he fell to a catch which was taken by Dilshan, very well judged, and Raina was walking. Caught Dilshan bowled Ranadive of 29 of 28 balls, 1 4 and 2 6, and India were 158 for 5 at that stage. Rohit Sharma came in to join Dhoni. Rohit Sharma again failed, but when I would say he was extremely unlucky when actually it was Rohit Sharma who actually shaped up to Ranadive, and Ranadive had him groping forward and actually missed the ball. Sangakkara missed the ball too, but Sangakkara, the ball ricocheted off the hands of Kumar Sangakkara, the wicketkeeper, into the stumps, and Rohit Sharma was caught off ground. He was declared run out for 5 of 9 balls, and India were in real trouble, 177 for 6. After that, well, Dhoni waited. Praveen Kumar came in and paid one big, a small cameo, I would say, 14 of 16 balls. He hit 1 4 and 1 6, one big six of Nuwan Kulishekara, and he was castled by Malinga, a swinging Yorker. For Praveen Kumar had no answer to it. He was gone, and after that, well, it was just a formality. Mahendra Singh Dhoni was staying there, but still had some hope. But well, the tail couldn't really wag for India. Ishan Sharma was castled by Pereira for a duck, and Ashish Naira was caught. Pereira bowled Matthews for 2. Munaf Patel not out on not, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni was left high and dry. In fact, not high and dry. In fact, he was running out of partners, and in the end, the asking rate was going too much. It was absolutely 14 to 15 runs per over. Dhoni decided to go for the big one, and he was the last one goal. Bowled Ranadive for 67 of 100 balls with 5 fours and 1 6. India were all out for 225, and Sri Lanka took the Micromax Cup by 74 runs in the Tri Series in Dambulla. That's it, dear cricket fans. For Cricket Happenings, Ram signing off. Thank you.